Oh, hey everybody, it's Thea Patsy. I am going to be doing a message from your divine counterpart. See what there's any messages that he or she wants to share today. Everybody's doing well. Just was led to do this. We're going to get the energies for divine masculine and divine feminine. And we're going, okay, another one. Okay, and we're going to, what messages can come through. All right, so, all right, so we got two cards from the Divine Masculine and Feminine Reunited deck by CHRISTABEL Jessica. So we got two energies for the Divine Masculine, fell out together. They were Achilles and Dionysus. So Achilles is talking about vulnerability, and Dionysus is talking about sensuality. Hey, Desiree, how you doing? So Achilles is a 10. Dionysus is a 2. So that is 12, which is 3, reduces to 3. And so that's creativity, that's God, that's communication, understanding. So this particular situation, I think this masculine is feeling vulnerable about his sensuality. Vulnerable about his sensuality in the sense maybe he's having erectile dysfunction problems. That could be one thing. He could be trying to be celibate, but he's feeling drawn, it's getting a little hard for him maybe. So he's trying not to put himself in situations that are going to challenge his vulnerability, challenge his celibacy. Okay. So, feeling vulnerable. So for some of you, maybe he wants to communicate that he feels vulnerable. He feels horny, I guess, could be. Maybe he's trying to fight the feelings of attraction that he has. Yeah, you hope he's being celibate like you are. Yes, absolutely. Of course. So maybe he's feeling challenged on that, or he may be feeling vulnerable. He said a few weeks ago they wish he could spend time with me. Okay. So that could be what it is. Maybe he's feeling like he's about to put down that burden, put down that sword, right? Or he's being tempted to. Or he feels that his sensuality, his sexuality is his weak spot. That's his vulnerability. Maybe he feels that he's holding on to his control by not putting himself in a place to be vulnerable, by spending time with you or whoever else is relating to this situation. Okay, so on the divine feminine side, we have number 10, Pachamama. She is the goddess of forgiveness. Okay, so yes, at least he wants to, and flirting over text is good. And we get Sekhmet, who is the goddess of rage. So on the divine feminine side, we have two energies, rage and forgiveness. Seemingly two different energies, could be two different feminine energies around the divine masculine, but we won't go there. But I think what this is saying is that there has been some anger, some rage that the divine feminine has displayed, but at the same time, she was just blowing off steam, and she is willing to forgive her partner, her divine masculine. So there was some anger. 10-4, ding ding. Okay. um, this could be though that this is why this Achilles energy is feeling vulnerable, because maybe this feminine energy went off on him, and that's why he is feeling vulnerable, and then he maybe feels that he can come towards her, offering some type of sexuality and sensuality, and perhaps this is saying that she is prepared to forgive him. So this could be two different couples, or this could be the same couple going through these things. Hey, Desiree. Yes, right now it seems that is the truth. That's why we need thumbs up, or tell your friends. I didn't announce this. I just popped up on here. So right now these are for you. If you resonate with it, we'll see what else happens. So we either have two couples here, or one couple who is experiencing these energies in their relationship right now. Masculine feels vulnerable, yet sexy, and the feminine feels rage, but she also is forgiving. Let's see what messages we can get about this here situation from these Mystic Moon tarots. Mystic Moon is another YouTube reader, and she has her own channel, Angela. Mystic Moon Tarot, or Mystic Moon Oracle. So let's see what messages we can get from our Achilles and Dionysus. Thank you very much. Yes, Desiree. You told him that you were disappointed. Now he's silent. Yeah. Well, sometimes they don't want to face the truth about the way that their behavior has affected you. It makes them feel bad. So rather than deal with it, they withdraw. Yes, he could feel bad for disappointing you. I mean, no one wants to disappoint someone who they care about, whether you're their woman or their teacher or their mother, right? They don't want to disappoint. Okay, so the first message we get here is being apart has been life-changing for me. So that could be part of the vulnerability that they're feeling. They miss you. He misses you. And it brought some things to their attention about the way they really feel. I miss you regardless of how things seem. So it could be coming to some realizations. that their behavior or whatever's keeping the two of you apart has opened them up to something, some realizations, and they want you to know that no matter what, they do miss you, and you miss them too. Aw, I know. All right, let's see what else. What else? Hmm. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. Well, this is positive. Wants to be authentic. Wants to come forward, express his feelings. He's not afraid. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Must have. Must have made me do this for you. Yes, because I wasn't really up to it, but somebody's energy was calling me. So it must have been yours. You've been in my dreams. So he's been thinking about you, dreaming about you, missing you. And let's get another message from the divine masculine. Ashe. That's, yeah, you're the only one in here. So, well, you're not the only one anymore, but the only one that's talking, that's commenting. So therefore, yeah, that's the beauty of subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Get early in your energy since you needed it. Nothing happens by accident. Everything is meant to be. One more, please. Anything else that you'd like to say? This is Desiree's message specifically. Let me get a message for her from her masculine. I don't know how I feel anymore. Confused, having dreams about you. Your beauty still moves me. All right, nice. So they still think you're beautiful. They've been thinking about you a lot during this separation time. She's got all these hearts. I shave 5 hearts. That's right, Oshun. Okay, Oshun. Okay. So, being apart, they miss you. They want to be real with you. They have been dreaming about you. They don't know how they feel anymore. Well, let's see what the divine feminine is feeling, or your partner is expressing. Divine masculine. Let's see what your partner is expressing. They are exhibiting Sekhmet and Pachmama energies, which is rage, but open to forgiving. And these messages that you have shared, let's see how that will affect, or what is their response or reaction to what it is that you're expressing. How will these messages go over? Ooh. Stuck. Okay, so for some of us, this could just be things that have to do with vehicles, your problems, car problems that have been keeping you apart and you're aware of it, or that is what they keep telling you, right? That they're having problems with their cars, that they miss you, this and that, and you feel that they're always stuck. You also may be feeling that this relationship isn't progressing. And so you feel stuck no matter how much they want to express their admiration. Hmm. Summer. So something may have just happened over the summer. Maybe they didn't see you over the summer, and that's why they're saying they miss you regardless of how things seem. Maybe they didn't see you throughout the summer. Hey, Katrilla. Um, could also be that something happened in the summertime that caused you all to be stuck in this position right now. Maybe that's when the separation occurred. Could be dealing with a fire sign. I'm sorry, a water sign. Summer is cups. So it could be a water sign you're dealing with. Doesn't matter about that, but just in case it's important to somebody. Because we all have all these energies. When you're twin flames between the two partners, you'll have all of the signs in your zodiac at different placements, important placements. All right, okay, my goodness gracious, okay. That's a lot. Let's see what I'm looking at. Okay, your water's Scorpio, but your separation happened in January. Okay. Fifth dimension. I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. Fell out with new direction. So they may be accepting this twin flame connection. They may understand what's going on and they're ready to go in a new direction. Maybe this is, seeing them in your dreams is the fifth dimension. They think they're dreaming. They see it as them seeing you in their dreams when it's actually telecommunication during their unconscious hours. They think it's dreaming, but they know that they want to be authentic, and that's why it says a new direction. So they want to make changes. They have been dreaming about you. They've been communicating with you in the fifth dimension. You're seeing his father in your dreams. Could be he's communicating with you, or maybe that's the way he wants you to see him. Is his father passed over, Desiree? He's alive? Oh, okay. Maybe his father is communicating with you in the fifth dimension also, since he's alive. Or like I said, he may just, maybe, maybe you did something about his father that you find attractive or you look up to or something. Or like I said, maybe that's the image that he wants to bring to you. Or it could be that maybe you and his father are soulmates and he's, you know, how we say that sometimes people are your mother and you could have been their child. Your mother could have been your child and your father could have been your son and you could have been a girl or a boy. Who knows? Maybe your father-in-law or this person, potentially you were connected with him somehow in the previous life also, and that's why he comes in your dreams. I don't know, but it's possible they do look just alike. Oh, you see his father all the time. His father and your father were good friends. Yeah, maybe the father and you are soulmates also, or all of y'all are part of the same soul tribe. Okay, spirit said that. All of y'all are part of the same soul tribe, and he's presenting that way as his father because you admire his father. You probably see his father more than you see him, right? Because you said you see him in the store. You call him father-in-law too? Oh, okay. So then that's probably what it is. Father might like you more than he does, actually. Father could have a crush on you. It's not out of the norm. I mean, might be out of the norm. It's not unheard of. Ooh, free will. That goes with I don't know how I feel anymore and the goddess of forgiveness. So maybe you are willing to accept all of these separation because you understand that this is them exhibiting their free will. Could also be that you know them saying they don't know how they feel anymore, and your response is you can feel however you want to, because maybe for some of you, because we did have a little, so there might be a little spiciness, and it could be like whatever, you have your free will, do whatever you want to. For some people, oh, he knows about you and his son, and he approves. Yeah, I bet he does. I'm saying. I don't know why that's coming to me. Maybe that's why two cards came out for the divine masculine energies. Maybe. Maybe that's what something you need to know. Keep your eye on. He's a divine masculine doesn't mean his dad can't be one too, right? Because these are generational things. His father could be a divine masculine also, and that's why he approves. He recognizes who you are. Maybe both of them like you, even though he may not express it. And because time is linear, maybe his father is him, or he's his father, and you'll find that out eventually. I don't know where that theory just came from, but it just did. It just did, because time is not linear, so he could be reincarnated as his own son, living, or maybe somebody else is reincarnated as his son, and this is the plan for this son to hold place. Why is that? What is that? What is it? I don't know, baby. That's just what's happening. That's what's the message I'm getting. Holding this place. Hmm. You have to get some kind of past life regression or something like that. If you needed to, you don't really need to. Doesn't matter. He approves of you. His son likes you. It helps when his family approves. And you told him a long time ago that you were going to marry his son. And he didn't have a bad reaction to that because he knows the plan inside, spiritually, in his spirit, intuitively. I said, just, our mothers are could could be divine feminines. I mean, this is generational. Fathers could be divine masculines, even if they didn't hook up with a twin flame. And that could be part of lesson two. So let's see what is going on beneath the scenes from the Twin Flame Shadows deck. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. That was interesting. That was very interesting. Yeah, because 12, 10, and 2 is 3, and 3 people, 3 energies. Oh. Okay. You enjoy hanging out with him and his father. Good. Mm. First card that falls for stuck is insecurities. Insecure. So, yeah. This is about him being insecure, them being insecure, always having an excuse why they can't show up or not make any progress forward because they're uncomfortable and insecure. Mm. Scorned falls on top of summer. So there may have been some disagreement, some argument that happened over the summer. Something happened during the summertime. During this past summer. Well, summer is still going on until the end of September, right? Hey, Queen Rising. Yes, it's possible twin flames and separation, yes. Or no communication. Scorned. So this, his being able to express his free will, saying he doesn't know how he feels anymore, is what is contributing to you feeling insecure and scorned. You feel like he's playing games. And that, yes, he may travel and you may be in his dreams in the fifth dimension, but on day-to-day 3D action, he doesn't know what to do. He's stuck. He doesn't know how he feels. Yet he still dreams of you, and he's aware of what's happening because he wants to be authentic, but he's not secure in what he's feeling. Maybe you scorned him sometime in the summer recently. Maybe he felt okay, maybe during the rage, maybe the time of rage for some of you that relates to that, made them feel insecure and scorned because the energy you popped off on them. Could be. I'm pretty good. Thank you, Queen Rising. I'm doing well. Ooh. Faithless. I want to be authentic, no longer afraid. New direction, faithless. First thing that came to me is that you lost faith in them. Some of you, they may be saying that they have been taking a look at their own relationship with the Creator, and maybe they want to take their faith in a new direction. Maybe they feel that Maybe they feel turned away by their faith, by their religion, and they want to take a new direction. That may have nothing to do with you. This is maybe part of their hesitation. Maybe they've had a uncomfortable relationship or uncomfortable experience through their religion or through their church, and they've lost faith in religion, not understanding that this is about spirituality, but at this point they may see it as just religion, and they're not sure if they want to they want to participate. Okay, thank you, Sharon. Sorry, that was loud. Participate, okay. Yes, this is a general for whoever's drawn to it. Hi, AREM Creations. Yes, Althea, this is a general. But if anybody wants to have me pull cards for them specifically, you can make anything over $10 donation to Super Chat. If not, please feel free to watch and comment and talk to one another while I do this. And don't forget to give us thumbs up so that more people will know that you're here. Notification will go off. Get some more positive energy in this reading. So maybe trying to take a new direction because they've lost faith in a higher power or their teaching. They lost faith in their own religious teaching. Maybe something happened. Let's go. Okay, what we got? What we got? What we got? Ooh, yeah. Cowardly. Someone. This is not for everybody. This just is what Spirit just said. Someone had a situation where they were abused when they were in the fifth grade. Fifth grade. Ashe, I got a beat for that. Okay, okay. Horns for that outside. That's why they lost faith. Cowardly. Some adult took advantage. You use that same word to describe how your divine masculine reacted to a situation last Friday. Cowardly. Mm-hmm. Well, that may be important. Okay. That may have some bearing on it. Oh, secondary. Judgmental. Maybe this happened for some of them between fifth grade and secondary school. Just throwing that out there. Yes and yes and yes. Okay. Mm, mm. Or it happened a second time. Could also be saying, for some of us, for some of you, that the behaviors of your partner are causing you to be insecure, feel left out, to feel like you have no faith in this relationship. You feel that he or she may be acting cowardly and that they treat you like a second thought. You don't have any importance in this relationship. So you're losing faith and you feel that they are being cowardly because they are not coming to you in the third dimension, that they're telling you that they see you in their dreams. And you're like, whatever, that's not important to you. It is important, but it's like that's secondary. You want them now in the 3D. You want to have a real relationship, contact, honesty in this dimension. And that's where the rage comes from. But you know that this is part of the free will package. And so you have second thoughts about your rage also. And you are willing to forgive, or you're willing to show forgiveness. But you don't know how you feel anymore either. Because as aware you are of their free will, you're also aware of yours. And you may be giving this second thought yourself. All right, let's see what we're getting from the signs from the spirit level oracle. Hmm. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely, their car is bad and they can't. It's unreliable. If you live at a distance where they have to drive to see you, they don't have any faith in the car at all. Desiree said, "What did she miss? She had to walk away from you." Um, we're still You'll see it when we run it back. They'll tell you. You know, tell her. Let me focus on this, guys. Thank you for coming back. Don't forget to give us thumbs up, everybody. All righty. Hey, Anisha, how are you? Anisha says hello, everyone. She says hello, loves. Okay. Let me just see what the issue that you all. What is the lesson about for with all of this goings ons and truth tellings? What's this about? Hmm. What is this about? What is the lesson here for those who are experiencing this situation? What is this about? What is the lesson? Okay, Torn said, Desiree, some divine masculine out there acting cowardly and treats divine feminine as secondaries. LOL. Yeah, that was a good summation. Thank you, Tom. All right, what is this about? Let's see. What is this? Hmm. Physical ailment, number 7. Oh yeah, remember I said at the beginning that vulnerability and that vulnerability and sensuality could have something to do with someone having some uh, dysfunction. What do you call it? I can't even say the word right now. Come on, what is the word? What is that? I said it earlier. Dysfunction. You know what I'm saying? He's having a hard time maintaining an erection. Erectile dysfunction. Thank you, Desiree. Erectile dysfunction. Even if you didn't spell it right, I knew what you meant. I just needed the nudge. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Actually, it's Eretile, I think. Erectile. I don't know, but we know where we're going with that. So there's erectile for some of us. For some of them, that may be the physical ailment. That may be why he's feeling insecure and cowardly and scorned because they can't come to you like that. Ooh, ooh, my goodness. Okay, okay. Anisha says yes. Okay. Not mad for anything he's done and just mad that we don't talk. That's it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Torrin says, yeah, these men are fishing definitely can relate 100% or being celibate. But yeah, this could be that they, like I said, they have, it's, it may be causing them some physical symptoms by being celibate, by they may be hurting themselves. Someone's being stubborn, trying to control someone through their sexuality, and they're hurting themselves. Or it could be that someone someone has some illness and they don't want to share the information with the partner. It could be a STD, of course, but it could just be something else that they've discovered. And it could have happened this past summer or last summer. And they're afraid to talk about it, they're afraid to share it with you because it'll make them feel vulnerable. They may have an illness, a physical ailment that they don't want to talk about for someone. And that is the reason for the distance or the pulling back or not talking. All you want is an honest conversation. It's not asking too much. But there's something about this that these divine masculines are not getting it. They're making assumptions, I think, about women or the partners that they're dealing with, thinking that everybody wants to like run off, into the sunset and get married. I think a lot of them are blowing this up more than they need to. This could have just been, can we just go out to dinner, or could we have a picnic, or could we go have a pizza? And because of their all their fears and their issues, it has grown into this big thing that it wasn't really in the beginning to begin with. But they overthink things. We know that these are the slowest group that we're dealing with here. A lot of these, okay, Anisha's agreeing, right? A lot of these Knights of Pentacles have been taking their sweet time and mulling and thinking and rationalizing and planning and okay, 100% accurate. Thank you. All right. And being the man and trying to control things and assuming that you are the regular chicken heads that they've been used to, that are just thirsty and trying to get in their pockets or trying to get in their lives, and like you don't have nothing else to do, or you didn't have nothing else to do until you met them. And because you're trying to express to them like, I just want to go out to a movie, boo. I just want to Netflix and chill. I don't want to elope. I don't want to marry you. I don't even know if I like you, but can I find out? And just little aggression. I guess that's what they believe it is because there's a lot of masculine, not masculine, but misogynistic tendencies going on here with this group. I think these masculines, and it's like they are the men and they're in charge, and they will make the arrangements, and they will make the plans, and they will make the you know whatever. They'll mix the drinks. I heard they'll mix the drinks. Be careful about the drinks that you have when you go out. Also, masculines and feminines. Be careful. He doesn't want you to see him like this. They have a very skewed perception of the entire situation, right? Because they're so busy in like, I don't know, they've been bruised in a previous relationship, or they just have a weird way of looking at relationships, kind of old fashioned. Like they don't believe that women should or could just want to have an interpersonal relationship, an interdependent rather than a codependent relationship, because they don't understand that and they don't have people around them who understand that. Yeah, you wish he would tell you something, yes, because they are, what is it? They're making assumptions, and when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, because they don't want to communicate, because they have whatever is going on, whatever their the images, the image of themselves, the karmic people, blocking 6 and 6 at this time when I said that, Ashe. Um, things like that, things that they, they're putting mm, they're assuming based on their previous experiences. And look, that's the only thing anyone can go on is their previous experience. So we can't blame them too hard on that. But that's because they don't recognize your divinity and that this is different. This is something different. And that your unconditional love for yourself is not going to allow you to run into anything without you checking out all of you kicking all the tires and you checking the oil and under the hood. They're not the only people that want to do that, but they don't want to get close enough that you can check under their hood too. He told me to call him. When I did, he didn't answer. I told him to call when I can, but he didn't. That's what, But that's what they do. They tell you to call and then they don't answer. Anisha says, yeah, I know, right? Yeah. They tell you to call and then they don't answer. And then when you stop participating in that type of behavior and you just don't call and you wait for them to call you, then they get in their feelings like you've abandoned them. When you haven't abandoned them, you just like, you know, I don't know. It's like, when I was a young person growing up dating, I think the boy called, first, and then you return the call. It's like most of the time, you call your friend back, the friend calls you, it's reciprocal. Sometimes it would be, yeah, the boy only can call, the girl doesn't call. That was old fashioned. And like I said, this is where some of these people are. They haven't dated since 1972. Um, they just don't get how much we look forward to their time company. Oh yeah, no, they do get it. They do. Michael, if you want me to pull a card for you, you can give a super chat donation, $10 and up. But I'm just going through this now, and if something comes out that relates to you, I'm so happy to be able to do that. Okay. Um, yeah, you haven't had a conversation since April. Jesus. Okay. They don't know how much. Yeah, they do know how much you look forward to. They are very well aware of it, but that's also a manipulative. Um, it's part of the manipulation. It's part of the manipulation. Creating the distance also. Like I said, there could be something physically. They may be physically impaired. That could be the stuck. Could have something to do with their sexuality, their ability to perform. Maybe they're not confident of it. Some of them could be sick and they don't know how to tell you, or they just haven't gotten to tell you. Maybe they're trying to cure it first or to get more information about it before they share it with you. It could be for some people. Someone they might have an illness and they don't know how to talk about it. May not they may not know how to accept it themselves yet, and so they haven't spoken to anyone about it. They're just keeping to themselves and they're depressed. For somebody, that might be true. That makes sense? Okay. Yeah, there may be an entity. Yeah, it may be impeding their ability to perform with you or anyone else for real, and that's what the insecurity is. Maybe even when they go to have time by themselves, it's taking them a long time to even be able to, uh, to go from flaccid to erect. Everybody should be over 18 up in here, okay? So you know what I'm saying, right? I don't know how it works. I'm not a man, but I guess if you are trying to masturbate and you can't even get it going, that might be questioning. That might be no, like what is going on? It could just be that they're getting older. It could just be a lot of pressure from work, from the situation, from other things that's going on in their lives. It could just be they need to go see somebody. They need to go get their prostrates checked. They need to go see not the neurologist, the urologist. And that's the thing about men not liking to go and see the doctor, especially if they don't have insurance. They can go to clinics like Planned Parenthood and places like that and get themselves checked or get referrals to get themselves checked. All right. And that's information that maybe they don't all have access to. So maybe hopeful, you can mention that to them somehow. Let them know, September, get a physical before, Thanksgiving and Christmas comes around, so you know what's going on. Lose some weight before the time comes, whatever. But you can make it however way you need to coax them into getting um yes, Soul Sister Sunday chats, yes. Coax them into going to see about themselves. It could just be that. It could just be that. Oh, look at this here. Unconditional love. That is what this lesson is about. And that is what Pachama, goddess of forgiveness and unconditional love. So maybe what we were speaking about with the erectile dysfunction, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they need to know that even if they're having those type of issues, that it doesn't matter. You're still going to love them anyway. Yes, yes. Yes. It could be that. It could be that maybe they think that they can't perform or they're not confident about that. Or they could have an illness and they haven't shared it, but this is about unconditional love. That's what the lesson is. If they had a situation where they were abused by some coward when they were young, and it's their free will to discuss it, they don't have to if they don't want to, but you will be letting them know, or they need to know if they come across this video, that they love you anyway, that you are loved anyway. There's unconditional love. It doesn't matter that, yes, maybe there may be moments of rage, right? Because this is out of frustration. Frankenstein can't be mad at the monster they create, right? Sometimes people they come a little out of their divinity, just like the 7 and 7. I say when I said that. You are very loved, MB. Thank you. Oh, the cat keeps tapping at me. Thank you very much, cat. um, this could be what this is. That this is about you loving them, whether or not they choose to share about this experience that they have that may have caused them to lose faith in church or authority figures or in love. That even if this is really just about cars and they can't get to you because it's too far to walk, that you still love them, that your love is unconditional. I think this is just about teaching not not the divine, not just the divine feminine about showing unconditional love, but the divine masculine to understand what unconditional love is, how it shows up. And thank you. I love you guys too. Oh, MB is his initials. Okay. I love you too. She says, I haven't seen each other in 20 years. I know our bodies have changed. Just come on home. That's right. Come on. Like, really? We're not little children. Not, we know what's going on. We get gray hair. You got diabetes now. You got to take an insulin shot and turn your back so I don't see you. Come on. Let's be real. Be honest. Let's just accept where we are, with our flaws and our bumps and our bruises and our diseases and our what do you call it? Diagnoses and our phobias and our insecurities and our history. That's what unconditional love is about, dude. That's what unconditional love is about. And for somebody, Spirit just said somebody is going to find out when they're in the hospital. That's how far it's going to have to go. That someone is going to find out about unconditional love when they go to the hospital. Well, let's hope that that doesn't happen. Let's hoping that doesn't happen. Right, and honor and embrace all those scars. Oh, you've been feeling something like that too? Okay, Ram. Well, let's just put a little sage on that there. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you very much. Don't forget to like and share this video when I post it. Somebody needs to go and get their physical, right? Don't do like the time for new enrollment starts in October for insurances. So some of you all, September might be the last time you can get in there and get some of these tests, including the mental health referrals and things like that. Remind them and yourselves. Take advantage of it while you can, because who knows what foolishness will be going on in DC between now and the end of December, right? Enrollment usually goes till the beginning of December, around December 7th. I don't know what it's going to do this year. Yeah, you do need a physical. Yes, you do. So tell your friends, go get it. All right, let's see what we're getting here. We've got unconditional love, and the bottom of the deck is communion. Yeah. Maybe a vacation is called for, spending some time together, all right, with them. Somebody might need a massage. That could be all it is. But I think it might be somebody might be actually ill and they don't want to share it. That's the cowardliness. They're afraid to tell their partner that they're sick. Oh, so we have the violet card. This talks about intuition, self-awareness, spirituality. Right. So this is the first chakra, right? It's crown chakra, the violet. So you get intuitive messages. Cards, Queen of Cards, Queen of Hearts, fate. Hearts are water, right? Swords, no, water. Hearts of water, cups. So again, water sign could be important there. Yeah, that's another water sign card in that same line. Fate. Your intuition or theirs is telling them or you that they need to check on their physical health. Someone may be gambling, taking a gamble by not addressing their physical health. Taking a gamble. That's it. That person could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Weave, spider. Okay. This may have something to do with their nervous system, central nervous system. And someone is going through a lot to hide this. To conceal this. Someone has gone through a whole lot of changes to keep this ailment a secret. One. You're a magical creator. Your thoughts are beginning to manifest. That's an important message. And that falls on top of unconditional love, which is also a 1 card. So someone may have already intuitively picked up on this situation, this problem, this illness. You may have, Divine Feminine, or maybe they have. Maybe their intuition may be telling them. This spider is like something that is like spreading. For somebody. It's not for everyone. Spider. Could have been holding back information, lying. What do you call it? Like putting it in smoke screens, like avoiding, putting obstacles, trying to keep this from being discovered. Okay. Okay. Torn says that all you ladies out there have been guided to share this with you. Been getting a lot about protecting ourselves too regarding STDs. Had to put it out there for stay safe. Yes. And a massage, right? Everybody needs a massage. Feathers of protection. Feathers. So messages that you're getting, messages that they're getting is protection. This could be the message that your ancestors are bringing forth now through this reading to get the message to him or to you that you are protected, but you need to pay attention to the signs, all right? And get yourself checked. But you're protected. But you still have a free will. Let's not get, you know, you can choose not to follow the advice. They have a free will, but you're protected. Unconditional love from your ancestors. I want to look up 111 just so I can, these cards don't come with books. So you have to use your intuition always, but I know 111 is important right now for us to okay. What is the meaning of 111? The universe works in mysterious ways to catch your attention in order direct you on your destined path. To guide you safely at this stage of your spiritual development, the universe sends angels to communicate messages that could show up as repetitive numbers. As a divine sign, the general meaning of angel number 111 is to wake up to a new awareness of the world around you. It is the invisible force that awakens your higher consciousness. Okay, midnight started meowing then. All right. Pay careful attention to your thoughts and feelings as you are manifesting new beginnings in your physical reality. This is also an opportunity for you to release old habits and beliefs in order for you to move forward to the next chapter of your spiritual journey. First meaning is you're attracting everything that matches your energetic vibration. And you have the strength to leave the past behind, allow your true individuality to wake up. You're ready to make a difference. You're ready to start something brand new. You're ready to nurture a soul friendship. Recognize and seize opportunities all around you. And what should you do when you see the next 111? What should you do next when you see 111? You become what you think. You know what is required for the journey between where you are now and where you want to be. When you plan your future, with every thought, your whole vibration reflects the vibration of what you're thinking about. So the more you think about it, the more you vibrate like it. And you will eventually attract what you think about, whether you want it or not. Hence, as the leader of your own life, you can control your thinking. And this is the overall meaning of 111. You become what you think. All in all, forge ahead. You're not only leading by example in your life, but you're also responsible for the path that you take. So don't limit yourself to what you already know. Try new things and learn from others around you. You hold the key to unlocking and unleashing what you can do now. The people you impact today are the people who become the leaders of tomorrow. In the end, it's all about one influencing the other. and that is from willowsoul.com. Willow, WILLOWSOUL.com. So that is what goes on with that. So we're you can create from your thoughts. You can create right now. Whatever it is that you think about is what you'll bring about. You'll draw to you what it is that you dream about or think about. So let's try to keep our energies high, right? And let's get some positive energies for this situation with our partners and ourselves. Take yourself to get a physical, please. Make your appointments. All right, let's unconditional love. Unconditional love for yourself. Yourself first. Put yourself first. Unconditional love for yourself. Protect yourself. Make sure you protect yourself sexually. If you're being intimate with your partner, you may want to discuss using condoms, going back to using condoms. You're welcome. That may be uncomfortable, but hey, if you want to have, if you're intimate with this person, you have questions, but you still want to be with them, you have to talk about that. Look at this. Number one, passion ignited. See, that's what I said. Sex. Okay, so if and when the time comes and you all reconnect, yes, they turn you on. There's a passion that is there between the both of you, right? That is what we're talking about here. But I'm saying protect yourself. Go to the clinic, get tested, or tell them to bring their paperwork with them or whatever. Get whatever you need to do to feel comfortable. Whatever you need to do in order to feel assured. It's up to you. For those of you that makes sense, after you get your physical, or both of you go get your physicals simultaneously, or at least go get blood tests. You always had a passion for each other, from what you remember? Uh-huh. Always. Number 6, victory and success. That's about love. That's about taking a chance. And being proud of this new beginning that you are embarking on. Being able to see through the clouds, to be able to see that there will be victory at the end, success. Maybe you be able to help your divine masculine get their passion reignited, those who are having erectile dysfunction issues. Okay, so we have wisdom, patience and planning, solar plexus chakra, material and spiritual prosperity, and shadow. Yeah. So yeah, this is about what you all have to figure out that's going on behind the scenes. Okay. To be able to talk about both sides of this situation, of this issue, your concerns, their concerns, not to be afraid to talk about these things. All right. Looking forward to spiritual and material prosperity. You got to solve this situation is going on with the solar plexus there. There's something that needs to be released. Number 7, patience and planning. So maybe this means that you all are supposed to plan something together. Some time, patience, time. Take your time. No rushing with the sex. You might have to take your time to ignite that passion. You know what to do. Use your wisdom. You know how to get victory and success. I'm just saying, for those of you who can get close enough to them to, share your wisdom. For those of you, and this is just getting fresh now, right? But that's how it's coming up. You have to find time when no one's feeling pressured and things are relaxed and equal and balanced. To take time to do the work that needs to be done concerning sensuality, your sexuality, your body, foundation needs to have someone needs to have a physical. Because there may be something going on behind the scene in the shadows. Could be something that you contracted through work, he or she. Salutations, Kata. Hey. Well, I was going to use them, and I said, nah, this is not about sex. But okay, why not? Sunday night, sex talk. Soul Sister sex talk. Let's see what happens here with the I might have to steal that title. I like that. Soul Sister sex talk Sunday night. Do that. Let's see what's going on with this here. These you love it. I do too. Let's see what we need to know about. Is there any messages from this tarot sexual magic for twin flames this evening, or those who are in divine partnership? Hierophant. This talks about tradition. This talks about institutions, marriage, large corporations, rules, regulations. Again, male chauvinist pigs, misogyny. Someone who wants to be in control. Okay, that came up for the best part. Yes, someone who wants to be in control. But right now they may be having some kind of problem with controlling their ability to perform, and they're used to having the attention. They're used to having women all over them, people falling all over them. And maybe no matter how much is going on, it ain't coming up. Oh, you got that card first in this personal sexual reading also? Okay, this says right. Okay. Yeah. So someone feels, again, follow tradition. Men should be the bosses, the aggressor. Maybe they don't like you are aggressive sexually. Maybe it turns them off. Some men don't, some people just a way to hold power, a way to control things. Somebody. So could be involved with someone who is a Taurus or a Aries, earth sign or fire sign. Knight of Wands. He wants to come in and he don't want you to say nothing. Keep it quiet. All right, come and control. Again, control. Maybe sweep you up off on your feet. Maybe take you away quickly. All right, passionately. But don't want you to say nothing about it. Keep it on the down low. Keep it quiet. For some people, they may be a down low relationship. That's what this could be, this Emperor and this Knight of Wands. That could harken back to the situation where someone is explaining the history of how they were first approached sexually by someone in authority that was cowardly. That may be the backstory, and maybe they come in to tell someone, not for all of you, for somebody, a few of you, they may be coming to share this story about it, about you, and tell you about this. The problem that they may be having sexually could be that they're attracted to another man. And that's what they're coming to understand and realize. You were talking about dominating last night? Okay. Okay. Yours had women all around him since high school? Mm-hmm. Okay, here we have, yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yikes. Kata said yikes. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that could be not happy about. That may be why they're not satisfied. They're unsatisfied with all that they have. Yeah, that might be what that is. Their dissatisfaction with all that they have because of this attachment or this allegiance to this King of Wands or this Knight of Wands or this Emperor that they can't talk about and they don't want you to talk about. And it's making them unhappy. Or it's gonna mess up their happiness if it comes out for some of them. Okay. That's what happened. Okay. Y'all are laughing. This is not funny for somebody, you guys. This is serious. 5 of Chalices. 5 of Cups. So this is something that may have happened in their past. And it affects the way it affects their sexuality. It affects their passion. See here in this is supposed to be a bed that looks like a crypt. It looks like a tub. A lot of flowy energy here on this blanket, and there's a little face on that blanket, like a shadow of the past, a past passion. that they want to bury that information. Erectile dysfunction. Thank you, Kata. Spelled it all nice and officially. Oh, Desiree was doing something. Yikes. She just came back and saw it. That's what it is. Yeah, yeah, that could be it. Something may have happened in the past and it is affecting their performance or their ability to love, their passion, something that is haunting them from the past. So that may be why they're reluctant to be intimate, because they kind of buried their sexuality or their sensuality because of this experience, or these experiences have brought them to this place where they are today. All right. Wow. So, Hierophant, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups reversed, Five of Ten of Coins reversed, right? Yeah, things are not, they're not happy, things are not stable. The video is a message from Mary Magdalene to all divine feminine. Ashe. That's interesting that you said that. Yes, Mary Magdalene. Feel the fire again. People voice and voice. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up in here, folks. Yeah. One more. Right. Okay, so we get Ten of Swords also. But this is also in reverse. And we have Three of Swords. And that's also in reverse. So someone's coming out of feeling hurt, stuck, abandoned, cheated on, or that won't be happening anymore. Once they get some clarity on their physical health. Yeah, they need to take care of their health. They need to go to the hospital or go see their doctor and find out what's going on with their health. They don't have to talk to you about it, but they need to take care of that. Yeah, because that's what's leading to this unhappiness in their lives, in their homes, that may have something and they're not telling anybody. And they don't want to break somebody's heart. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Maybe they want to talk about it, but they're afraid that you'll turn away from them because they haven't been honest up to now. You want the truth. You don't want to flirt. You don't want to talk about mundane things. You want to know what's happening, what's going on. You know something isn't right. You may have seen this type of behavior before or these symptoms before, and that's why you're worried. And you may be refusing to even engage with them until they tell you the truth. or until they agree to go get some help from the doctor or the psychologist, the psychiatrist, or whatever. Torn says it's about us DFs collaborating and combining our energies together to bring in the newest energy shift and downloads. Oh yeah, this is a lot of work here. This set, this group, for those of you who are still hanging in there. Yeah, this person, they know what to do, they know what to say, they know how to play the game. And you or someone around them has been watching them do this for a long time. Controlling the way energy, the way information flows and happens, sharing some things and keeping other things held back in their desire to stay in control. Your baby got a bad case of the stubborns. Yeah. Yeah. And maybe that's what they need to see the doctor about. Some of these things can be as simple as a form of depression that they just need to get some medication to get on top of, do the therapy, and then they can be taken off of the medication. Okay. And by the way, just because the pharmacy gives you a bottle of 30 tablets of painkiller does not mean that you have to take all 30 of them. Take the painkiller that they prescribe that's heavy, and then start taking less. Break them in half. See if you can take extra strength Tylenol or Motrin or Advil. Well, I don't know what whatever the painkiller that you can get over the counter that you need prescription for. Stop allowing these pharmaceutical companies to control you with these doctors. The prescription is for 30 tablets. I'm sure it says as needed for pain on the label. It doesn't say every 8 hours forever. It says every 8 hours as needed for pain. When the pain starts to subside, do something else, take something else. That's why he smokes weed, right? But it's better than getting addicted to, these Oxycontin and things like that. That's because these doctors don't advise the patients on what to do. They think people are going to all read the inside inserts that people don't read. You know, that's what it is. Just that came to me. So, hmm. Yeah, well, there's going to be some. They're sorry for some of the things that have gone on. They know that this has created some discontent for you and for home, and they are ready to stop doing the things that would lead to these type of feelings of being hurt and abandoned. Both the Three of Swords and the Ten of Swords came in the reverse. It's all about love, baby. Yeah. But these things, some things may have triggered these feelings for them again, and that's why they are coming up now because of the distance, you know. And again, they're having They may be having a problem with their may be experiencing erectile dysfunction, or for some of them, it could be physical or it could be mental because they're not attracted. They're not attracted to you anymore, or they find that they're not attracted, or they think that they're not attracted to you anymore. Maybe they find themselves attracted to someone else, find themselves attracted to another masculine energy. happen. Okay, I'm just going to show you. The bottom of the deck says karmic completion, number 10. This is the numerology deck. I was getting ready to shuffle it, but when I turned it over to shuffle it, that's what it had. So for some people, this may be the end of a karmic cycle. Let's see what advice we have. What other advice we have for our couples. You believe that 100%. Okay. But don't forget, your beauty still moves me. Still think you're beautiful. Well, okay. Spirituality and a spiritual career. Those both flew out together. 77 and 78. Two of you could be doing some spiritual work together. Career and spirituality for you or your partner, or together, since they fell out together. We have love. We have synchronicity. Spirituality, spiritual career, love, and synchronicity. All right. Teaching and learning. Number 57. And number 93, happy ending. Wow. Okay. Happy ending. Teaching and learning, synchronicity, love, spirituality, spiritual career. Okay. Somebody I'm hearing. You're going to learn about your sexuality and about timing, about the way you and your partner move, the way that you get that you all get one another aroused. You're going to teach and learn about that part of your relationship. The right time, the right things to say, that you all can get on the same page. And this could even turn into a spiritual career. So maybe there's some sex, what do you call it? Sex therapist, sexual therapy. For some of you, this may lead to you or your partner together, turning this into a career. That's going to be the happy ending. That this is the spiritual career for some of you. It's going to surround teaching and learning about sexuality. The dealing with people who have health concerns, sexual dysfunction, people in the spiritual community who are looking for help with, I don't know, holistic treatments. Holistic treatment for these type of ailments, natural treatments or spiritual treatments, spiritual techniques, love techniques. You're going to learn and teach about spiritual techniques around sexuality. and sensuality. Mm. You were using your Kumasatra deck. Okay. Okay. That's what Kata says. Teaching synchronicity as well as intuitive testing. Okay. Yeah. So this could be what's leading to this type of a spiritual career for you. Teaching and learning about the ways and the times and how the methods that are needed in order to solve these type of problems in couples who are awakened. Yeah, it's a whole market. It's a market. It's a new market. Because sometimes when you're looking for a psychologist, a therapist, they have no idea what's going on with this awakening business. Or they can go but so far, but they don't understand about twin flame journeys or anything like that. So that may be also in sex therapy. Maybe the people who are involved in sex therapy aren't doing it on a spiritual. There's sex therapists out there that are helping couples, but there are also maybe a need now for sex therapists who work with twin flames and divine counterpart couples as more people try to awaken. Okay. That was my major in psychology. Once figured out that was the road I wanted to go down, I got nervous because I attract crazy, strange people all the time. Right. Yes, yes. Kata said that. And Desiree, yes, it's hard to find therapists who, yeah, unless they're on the journey themselves, and a lot of people aren't awakened to this as yet, but more and more people are. But, it just takes a way to connect with that person, someone who is a psychologist or a therapist or something, you know, they may not know that there is a community like this out there because maybe, this just like everyone else. Who knew about this before you became part of it, right? So 706. Okay, that's his day and year. All right. Yeah, that could be what it is. That part of what's happening here. Yeah, 707 when I said that. Okay. Um, for some of you, that's going to be what this is about. That this is about when you and your partner work through this vulnerability about this sensuality. Despite the rage, it might be part of what causes him to lose, having problems with the dysfunction. Could be the rage. And this forgiveness may come for both of you when you understand that after all of this, that this was actually the gift of this lesson, of this journey. That rage that creates that feeling of vulnerability in him, and he can't hold an erection or perform sexually, or it could be something about the way he talks to you and speaks to you that causes you not to be able to receive or perform sexually either. But the both of you, for some couples out there, this might be what this is. And when you all work through this and learn how to put these principles into practice of unconditional love, that you all will turn this into a career, a business. The two of you will be able to share this information, these techniques with others. That's his birthday, okay? That could be what this is for some of you. Okay, so I think that's the reading, huh? I think that's it. I don't think we have too much more to add to that. So, Desiree, Did you have any further questions? I think you got your questions answered, huh? Thank you for hanging out with me the entire time, Desiree. Thank you, Torn and Kata and this. Oh, we got Trilla, Anisha, and Queen Rising. I don't miss anybody else. Katrilla, Althea. So what I think I'm gonna do is come out of this here. I love sitting around talking to you guys. Love you too. I love sitting around talking to you guys, but I want to let me clear out of this and yeah, you know that. Okay. That he's thinking about you and you're thankful for that. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome, Torn. I'm glad to be able to have done it. Thank you. Yeah, I think so. I didn't I was trying myself not to come on here too much because I didn't want to, put my energies on to these readings. And I'm not feeling up to snuff. So I think what I'm gonna do, together we'll make it happen. That's right. I'm gonna come out of here and then I'll come back up and maybe we'll just chit chat. Oh no, wait, no, wait. I knew this is what I wanted to do. I want to pull an energy for the divine feminine and for the divine masculine. Okay, so let me just pull one energy card for each as we go into September. Thank you, Spirit. So I'm going to get a card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. 7-Eleven, y'all. Angels and Ancestors deck in order to get the energy for our divine masculine. Two cards, of course. Broken Arrow. Now, only because we've been talking about erectile dysfunction. Okay, Torin got it. She's cracking up. She got it too. Embrace the energy of peace, which says that maybe, we cut down on the rage. Maybe he won't be experiencing the broken arrow. Okay, some folks. And the traveler. I can't. Oh. Oh, thank you, Kata. Thank you. She said she did a live reading, was already under the weather. I appreciate you, dear friend. Thank you. I appreciate your patience with me. I haven't been coming out as much as I normally would. Whew, but it's been a lot. My body is kicking my butt. These energies, all of these invitations and stuff like that. Next week, we're going to be doing a dedication for the 9/11, another monument that they're going to put up on Rikers Island. Brokeback Mountain. Laughter is the best medicine. We have to laugh at this stuff. Brokeback Mountain and the strokes. Lord have mercy. Yeah, so Broken Arrow, embrace the energy of peace and move in a new direction. Yes. Okay, so we're going to stop. We're going to try to control our rage. All right, we're going to try to control the rage. And we're going to try to be forgiving, right? forgiving, so that we can heal these broken wings. I just heard that song. Heal these broken wings and learn to fly again. Learn to live so free. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so that they can move in a new direction. That's the energy for the masculine. It's amazing that they came up with two just like it came up at the beginning. Y'all are too funny. All of these smiley faces. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's get an energy for the divine feminine. Alrighty. Oh, they're all funny tonight. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Reader of Caskia, the patroness of impossible causes. Oh my goodness, the patroness of impossible causes. I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. Yeah. You Torn and Desiree are laughing too hard. Okay. So you can heal this broken arrow, divine feminine, miraculously. Your prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. Hearts and laughter. Okay, let's see what Rita of Caskia is talking about. I don't think I ever got her before. That is funny. It's not funny. It is funny. Number 13, foundational. 1 and 3 is 4, foundation. Oh, stop it, Patricia. Broken Arrow, Rod Stewart. Was that his song? That's not the voice I'm hearing. Mm, could be. I love Rod Stewart. Okay, 20. Mm-mm. Okay, what's she talking about? Okay. Saint Rita of Caskia's life demonstrates the power of prayer to shift even what appears to be an impossible cause. She was born Margherita Lotti in 1381 in Italy to noble parents. She's associated with bees because as a child, it is said that they swarmed her but never stung her. And bees are symbolic of Mary and the diligent work that must be done to gather honey for the immortal sweetness of Christ's love. And we did speak about Mary Magdalene earlier. Although Rita and community building, yes, exactly. Who else is going to bring you a broken arrow? Who else is going to bring you a bottle of rain? These are the lyrics to Rod Stewart's song Broken Arrow. Thank you. Thank you, Desiree. All right. So Rita wanted to enter a convent. Okay, wait. Let me do this. Ah, jeez. Okay, Rita. Let's talk about you here. Okay. Although Rita wanted to enter a convent, she was forced to marry Paolo Mancini and had her first child at age 12. Yeah, bees again, right, Kata? I was thinking about that when I read that. Um, Her husband was a wealthy nobleman who had many enemies in Caskia. Rita endured abuse and infidelities, but through prayer and kindness, She converted him to Catholicism. He then renounced the family feud known as La Vendetta. Okay. Even though Paulo had become a new man, a member of the feuding family murdered him for his previous acts. Rita's two sons wanted to avenge their father's death, but before they could, both of them died of dysentery. After the death of her husband and sons, Rita wanted to enter the monastery of St. Mary Magdalene in Cascia. Ashe, Mary Magdalene. Mm-hmm. She was given a condition that her family. She was given a. She was given the condition that her family had to reconcile with the family that had killed her husband before she could gain entrance. Well, I guess that would be forgiveness. She had to reconcile with the family that killed her husband before she could gain entrance to the monastery of St. Mary Magdalene. Rita prayed to her patron saint, John the Baptist, Augustine of Hippo, and Nicholas of Tolentino to assist her in creating peace between the two rival families. The bubonic plague was ravaging Italy at the time and happened to take several members of both families. This was enough hardship that they agreed to relinquish the feud. Yeah, spiritual battles, definitely. But divine intervention took some people out probably that weren't going to be so able to compromise. Rita entered the St. Mary Magdalene Monastery at the age of 36. Catholic legend says that she was transported into the monastery by her three patron saints via levitation. And legend also relates that while she was meditating on Christ at age 60, a ray of light pierced her between the eyes. The stigmata remained there until her death of tuberculosis in the monastery in 1457. So she was born in 1381 and she lived until 1457. Despite popular belief, St. Rita isn't about suffering or martyrdom, not in this context. She is about the miracles that happen when we choose to be steadfast about something or someone. This does not mean remaining in a situation that is harmful to us. It means knowing that we can believe anything is possible and that everyone is ultimately forgivable. Because forgiveness isn't about someone else, it's about freeing ourselves. So that makes sense with this energy that we got at the very beginning. We might have to draw fierce boundaries and possibly never see this person again. But we can pray from any distance that a light larger than our own transforms them, that love that's greater than what we alone can hold and have for them may offer them a new life. Saint Rita is asking us foremost to never give up on what we want for ourselves. And she's suggesting that the path to what we desire is in our belief that it's still possible. We might not know how or when things will align for us, but we can participate in a deep prayer, a bone trust that at some point, what we want, what we most desire, will arrive. So the meditation is, what do I believe is possible for my life? And the intention is, I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibility. Ashe. So it's not about defeat or sacrifice. It's about learning about forgiveness. But again, You don't have to stay in contact with the person, and you can forgive them and you can love them from a distance. Still going to be love, higher love, divine love. 8 and 8, I say. Thank you. So that is your energies. Those are your messages. Thank you all so very much. And I will come back and I will. Torn says, let's laugh, take a step to the side, and let spirit do its thing. Too much for us in this 3D right now. Source has got this in all of us. We're strong. Divine is stronger. Ashe. So just keep praying for one another. Keep praying for your partner, and pray for yourself. Okay? And it's going to be fine. I'm going to come back in a few minutes and I'll pull a few cards just for giggles, see what's happening. All right. Thank you so much, Torm, for coming. And y'all come on right back, okay? And I will be talking to you real soon. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.